I don't know if many of you guys even remember or know this game. It's like a forgotten artifact because honestly, I didn't even think this game even existed. I thought maybe it was just a figment of my imagination just going wild when I was a kid. But no, I looked it up and it's actually a real game. It's called Mad Dash Racing, and boy, I gotta tell you, it's like the floodgates in my mind opened and all these old memories of me playing this game came rushing out. If you don't know what this game is, it's a foot racing game on the very first Xbox. And I'd say it's kind of similar to Mario Kart in certain aspects. Like there was an item box, but instead of like the cube shaped item box, you had this Scrooge McDuck money bag that would give you like a randomly selected item. Like there was an item that was this flaming chicken, I think, that would target the person in first place, just like the blue shell. Or there's another item where you could freeze someone and then they had to push these random buttons to get unfrozen. Honestly, just overall a freaking cool game. Like on certain maps, you actually had to swim and rotate the joystick around just to actually like perform that task or climb something and again rotate the joystick to climb that thing. There's also like this really cool grind system I like. You could grind on these vines or this like small rail structure to gain some speed. That was pretty cool. And then you had characters in different groups. And now I don't really remember all the groups, but I know there was the glider class, the basher class, and then I think there was something to do with sprinting. I don't really remember, but I never even realized there was that kind of class when I was younger. All I did was choose some random character. I think my favorite character in that game was Big Blue. He looked like some thug that just got out of prison, and he was this blue guy with a chain, and huge muscles. Also, this futuristic dog that had wings, and this purple cat that looked just as down bad as Squanchy from Rick and Morty. There's just so many unique and cool looking characters that I wish I remembered. I was so fixated on this game, I had to like watch the campaign again because yes, there was a campaign in this game. I think there's only two game modes, the story and the just the regular racing. But I gotta thank Cap DNA Donut for playing this full campaign because man, I gotta tell you, it was like nostalgia manifested into a humanoid form and started kicking my ass again, making me remember the good times playing this game. Basically, the story goes like this. Sorry, spoiler alert, guys. I apologize. So don't watch this if you're thinking about playing the 2001 game. Anyways, this wizard imp character invites all these beings to a foot racing tournament to collect all these red meteorites. And the one who collects all the red meteorites is supposed to get the wizard staff. Of course, though, the wizard has ulterior motives and was never really going to give out his precious wand. It was all a ruse, a ploy, because his ultimate plan was to use these puppets to collect the red meteorites for himself and use it for his alternator orator, or I forgot what the machine was, but it's to gain ultimate power. You stop his devilish plans, and then he gets turned into a pig. The participants that joined in on this tournament all have a party, and the villain's cliche lines is, "I'll be back."
I'll be back. Oh, I'll be back.
But he never comes back because Xbox never does anything with this license. It just continues collecting dust on a shelf, sadly. I really wish that they made like a remake of this game or maybe just a Mad Dash Racing 2 or something because this game was not bad. I think it was honestly pretty good. Now, I want to point out real quick this wizard's long and very flexible fingers because look, you want a man like him in your life because let's say you're eating some Pringles and you couldn't reach the last chip at the bottom of that Pringles can. You know that man got you.
Okay, boss. Crowd's all warmed up.
You look like a freaking salad bar.
Oh, they're gonna just love you.
Well, let me talk to the fools. We'll discuss this later.
I'm just now realizing this and I don't understand why these two items even exist. It's the green meteorites and the soda cans that you can pick up throughout all the maps, and they infest the maps like cockroaches. They don't give you any speed boost or any kind of boost for that matter, and they're not even currency. And when I was younger, I didn't even think about why these things were even there in the first place. I guess they were just there for decoration and that was it. But that's pretty much all I really wanted to talk about today. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace.